I used to be skinny and it sucked. I felt weak, insecure, and I got no bitches. So I started going to the gym because I wanted to change that. But after 2 years of going to the gym, I was still pretty skinny. And that is when I decided to change everything. So I fixed my diet and training and I started gaining muscle so much faster. So now 1.5 years later, I'm jacked as fuck, but I still get no bitches. Because bitches get me, yes sir. I'll share my 5 best bulking tips in this video so you can also bulk up fast. The first thing I did to bulk up fast changed my life. So I remember this day in summer 2023. I was sitting at the kitchen table and I'm so excited because I have all these foods in front of me that I love. Cookies, I think it was some donuts, and just a lot of cakes and high sugar foods. And I love that, so I'm really excited. I take the first bite and it tastes pretty good. And 15 minutes later, I have eaten a lot. I can't eat more. So I decide to lie in my bed and chill. But it's not a usual nap or I'm resting or anything. My stomach has started hurting a lot. So have my head too. I'm getting brain fog. I'm feeling so fucking weak when I'm lying there in my bed and holding my stomach. I think to myself, this is from the fucking junk food. These cakes, all this bullshit I ate. It makes me feel weak like this. And I think back of some YouTube video I watched a couple days before that. Eating sugar and junk food make us feel worse and it's really bad for building muscles. And I think I'm here like a fucking child lying in my bed holding my stomach because I ate some junk food. No way like my muscles are building now. No way I can go to the gym today. No way, I'm feeling so bad. And I start getting angry because I don't want to feel like that. Because it's to the point where I can't even be on my phone or like do anything productive. I just lie there half sleeping. In that moment I say to myself, I will never have junk food again because I never want to feel like this. This is it. I'm gonna fucking stop eating junk food. But it wouldn't be that easy because I quickly realized I have an addiction. I try to avoid it, but I keep on having it, and it's very hard for me to control my sugar cravings. But I came up with a method of slowly having it less and less and less. Have it once a week, once every 2 weeks, and slowly having it less and less. And I keep on fighting. I get those cravings, but over time I start to say no, I'm not gonna have that. No, not that ice cream, not that chocolate bar. And after 2 months of doing that, I slowly have it less and less. And it was in I think October 2023 when I hadn't have any junk food for 3 weeks, and I've set up this chocolate bar because I had like can have it once every 3 weeks. So I have this chocolate bar I have set up, and I'm standing there looking at it, and I figure, nah, I'm not gonna eat it. Why the fuck should I eat it? Yeah, it has been 3 weeks, and according to my plan I can have it, but no, I'm just gonna feel weak. Fuck it, let's go my whole life without it. Now 1.5 years later, that is exactly what I've done. I hadn't had any junk food, any sugar, because I have felt the power of not eating it. First of all, I have never been sick, but also I have so much more energy. I never hold my stomach and feel weak like a bitch. I can go to the gym, I can push hard in the gym, and I can recover and get big muscles after the gym. I avoid all high sugar foods, seed oils too, like sunflower oil, and use these bullshit oils from grass and shit. The only oils I use is olive oil and then butter when I cook something. Those two are the only valid. The rest of it, those cheap oils which they use in McDonald's, which they use in like frying chicken and frying stuff, that is shit. Like that is so bad for building muscle. So that's the first tip: avoiding sugar, high sugar foods, and also seed oils. That has helped me a lot. Like this is a life changer. 99% of the world is not doing this. That is why everyone is fat as fuck these days. But we more on the skinny side that trying to bulk up, we want to have that. We want to like feel good and have energy to work out, push hard in the gym, and that is what avoiding sugar does. And by the way, if you are an entrepreneur that want to go from skinny to jacked, you can get a free one-on-one coaching call with me in my free community, top link in the description. I will help you out personally so you can start build more muscles, bulk up while you're working on a business. This next tip is a fucking cheat code. So a couple of weeks ago, I was texting my client and I asked him like how he's going. And he said, the breakfast make me feel really strong. It's make me like have energy, feel good. And I get happy, like yes sir, it has done that for me too, and multiple guys I have helped. And people I know like in real life. Like everyone says, this food is a cheat code. And in his diet plan I made for him, he have it to breakfast. So he said, yeah, the breakfast make me feel really strong. The food he's having is really good for protein, to build more muscle, and the testosterone to like feel stronger, push harder in the gym, also build more muscles. The food I'm talking about is eggs. Having at least 4 eggs is a fucking cheat code. I have had it since 2023, every single day to my breakfast. Now I have 5 eggs, but I started with 4 eggs. But I had 4 eggs for a long time, and I used scramble them like fry them in a pan, and every day like they make me feel strong. I go to the gym, I push harder, I build more muscles after the gym because I get that protein and testosterone. And it's so easy to just eat it. Like I scramble them, have them in a bowl, eating, it tastes good. Like it's no effort, and I build more muscles of it. So this one is a fucking hack. Having at least 4 eggs per day. I like to have it to breakfast. That is something you can also have, because when I have it to breakfast, like I cook my breakfast every single day. So I know like I will get in those 4 eggs every single day in my breakfast. And it's just a nice way to like start the day with some eggs, like start feeling stronger. So your actionable step for this video is have at least 2 eggs today and feel the strength, feel the energy kick. The third tip is about something I started eating that was powerful. I remember this day in summer 2024 when I have decided to have this fancy food, which I have only tasted before. I haven't had like a good amount of it, but this day I have decided to have it for dinner, and I have pretty high expectation of it because I've heard it's gonna make me be stronger, build more muscles, have like a stronger mind, have more clarity. So I'm sitting there at the dinner table, I'm excited. I have 2 slices of it in front of me, and when I take the first bite, my mouth gets wet because it's tasting so fucking good. 10 minutes later, my plate is empty. I've eaten 2 big slices of it and I'm feeling great. And even though I have already exercised that day, I think, should I go to the gym? I have so much energy. I feel like going to the gym. It was fucking crazy. The food I was eating was ribeye steak. And I realized meat overall is fucking powerful. Ribeye steak is one of the best meats. But overall, like meat, like grounded beef, steak, especially those foods, they make me feel great. They make me feel like working out. I feel so fucking strong when I eat them. Every day to lunch and dinner, I try to have at least 200 grams of meat to get in the protein and also the feeling of strength. Not feeling like a bitch, like a vegetarian. That, oh, I'm gonna eat my salad, let me have my vegetables. Like, come on, man. They can't even do 20 push-ups. Meat is literally the best food for building muscles, because meat is muscles. So it makes sense for me that muscles build muscles. So that's the third tip. Start having meat to lunch and dinner. It can also be like chicken or fish. Those are also good to get like protein. And by the way, if you're an entrepreneur and you want more help to fix your diet, I have a diet plan in my free community. Top link description. This fourth tip helped me be so much more consistent with my workouts. So I remember in December 2022, I'm standing beside my bed in my room and I'm more motivated than ever. At the time, I had been going to gym for like 1.5 years, but I haven't made that much progress because I've been really inconsistent. I've been going to gym like on and off, maybe 1-2 times per week. Sometimes I went up to like 3-4, but then maybe a couple of weeks I didn't even go to the gym. I was really inconsistent. But this day, it would change. I was more motivated than ever, and I wanted to lock in. I wanted to become successful because one day earlier, a girl I had been dating, she had broken my heart. She said to me, I see you as a friend. And that was tough. And that was tough. After that, I started thinking, okay, I'm gonna become so successful. I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna get jacked. And she's gonna come back to me. And I'm just gonna say to her, no. I'm gonna react her. That was my plan. So this day I'm really motivated, and I decided, let me start like doing hard things. I had watched a YouTube video about having a morning routine for like productivity, and that all successful people have like a morning routine, hard morning routine. So I think, yeah, let me start doing that. So I do like 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups, I make my bed, I meditate for 3 minutes, and then because I had already had that in the back of my mind that I'm gonna start with a morning routine. So this day, when I was like heartbroken and more motivated than ever, yeah, I started with it. And I did it that day, and I did it the next day, and the day after that, and I started having this morning routine. Then I started adding up, started adding more push-ups. So I did like 50 push-ups and 50 sit-ups. Made my bed, meditated for 3 minutes. Then I think I went up to 5 minutes a couple months later, and then a couple months later, but in November 2023, almost a year later, I started with one habit in my morning routine, which has helped me be so consistent that I've been going to gym now for 5 months straight. Like every single day for 5 months I've been going to gym, and I can say this habit has been a big reason to that. Now when I wake up every single morning, I go to the bathroom and I take a cold shower. It's painful, it's painful, it's cold, I'm freezing, I hate it, I don't want to do it, but that's the exact reason why I do it. So the gym becomes much easier, working on my business becomes much easier, doing those push-ups after are much easier, meditating, like everything becomes so much easier. So it's easy to be consistent when I'm consistent with the thing that is so much harder, like cold showers. It's a fucking cheat code for being consistent, because I have built up the discipline to do hard things when I don't feel like doing it. Because I do a very hard thing in the morning that I don't feel like doing. I just want to go back to bed, but I go into the bathroom and I take that cold shower. Start having a morning routine. Don't need to take a cold shower directly. I started with just some push-ups and some sit-ups, meditating, and also make my bed. So your actionable step for this video is do 20 push-ups today and 20 sit-ups and make your bed. Then tomorrow when you wake up, you can do that, and then the next day, and make it a habit. You just keep on doing that. Then you can add in like 30 seconds of cold shower, maybe scale that up. I do 1.5 minutes of cold shower now, and building up that morning routine shouldn't take more than like 20 minutes. A really good thing for building up discipline and consistency. And the last tip made it impossible for me to skip a workout. It was in winter 2024. I was sitting down at my desk. I was coming up with this magic thing that would help me a lot later. I write on my computer Monday to Sunday. I write in each day I'm gonna go to the gym and what workout I'm gonna do. I come up with this workout plan for myself. Monday to Sunday, for example, I had like upper body on Monday, upper body on Saturday, and then legs and abs at Sunday. I think I had that workout plan for a couple of months. Then I changed to like push pull leg and some other, but I think that is what I started. That is what I started with. And that, when Monday come around, I knew today it's upper body, I'm gonna go to the gym. And Saturday I know it's upper body again. Sunday I know I'm gonna do legs today. And when I had this workout plan, I never skipped those days. When I had chosen Monday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm gonna work out. Since I did that, I went to gym on every Monday, on every Saturday, every Sunday. I went to gym. I have been consistent like that for like a year now. Choosing some days to go at least 3 times per week, and I've been just following it. I've been holding myself accountable, because I know, for example, now I have another workout plan, and I know today is back and chest. I need to do that workout because I've written down in my notes on my phone that I'm gonna do it. If I don't do it, I will feel like a bitch. Like, why the fuck I am not in the gym right now? I can't go to bed and not hit the workout I had decided I'm gonna hit. So having a workout plan Monday to Sunday, each day I'm gonna go to the gym with what workout and also what exercises. That has helped me a lot to be consistent, to hold myself accountable. I talked with a guy on a free coaching call a couple days ago, and he said those mental battles when I've decided to go to gym but then I don't, like, they are hard. I make excuses. And I said to him, I can also get those moments sometimes that when my brain make excuses, say you don't need to go to the gym. But I said, in those moments, I said, say to myself, I'm not a pussy. I'm not a fucking bitch. I'm a man. I'm gonna do it. And that has helped me go to the gym on those days I don't feel like doing it. But also just fixing my diet and giving me the energy has helped me a lot to have like energy and actually feel good, like going to the gym. And if you don't have a workout plan, you can try this one out. It's 4 times per week, pretty short workouts. But this was my 5 tips. And if you're an entrepreneur that want to go from skinny to jacked, you can get a free 1v1 coaching call with me in our free community, top link description. See you inside. I'm excited to talk with you. And become jacked, brother. Bah! Let's fucking go!